Yes, in today's episode of T.G.I.F, we're going to talk about ways for me to help you and to keep your feelings in check. Many of us probably have heard those sayings and words for years, but we still have a problem with it. So I'm going to break it down to 3 key elements, tips to try to help you in your approach of keeping your feelings in check, regardless if you are a leader, you on a job, you actually just trying to lead your life, you leading your family, or whatever position you're currently in. I know your feelings can sometimes get you in trouble. So therefore, that's the reason why I want to help you to keep those things in check. So the first one I want you to keep in mind in doing is to stop, calm down, and think. Yes, breathe. At the end of the day, I need for you to take a deep breath, really analyze on the whole scope of things. I need for you to find that place within yourself to know, okay, I got to come back down because the way that I'm going to react could literally get you into trouble. And I'm not just talking about always getting fired. I'm talking about literally penalizing, harming yourself as well as others around you, especially if you have a family. See, these are the ripple effects that take place long after we've already acted off of our feelings. This is why I need for you to stop, calm down, and think. Use your actual forefront of your head in depths and alignment of your heart. Because without that, trust me, you're going to act on a lot of surface things that literally all you had to do was just take your time and analyze it on the whole scope of things. Therefore, you probably wouldn't have had to react the way that you needed to react. Next, number 2, I need for you to pray and ask for divine guidance. See, I don't know your faith, but I know mine. And one of the things I have to do in my approach is sometimes when I try to get all bubbly and want to act off of surface, I have to go into a corner or go in my car or literally just take a walk and pray to God. That's me. OK, I have to literally rely on my faith and actually walk out the things that I know that I believe this God is doing. I need for him to step in and actually have a divine connection with me and intervene on my behalf, just so I don't act out of character, out of respect. That way I don't act out of the true professional that I am, just so that I don't project something that I don't want people to see within me that can be very, very detrimental to my character and to my life, which would then again ripple effect to those that are attached to me. I have a family. So some of these things that I probably used to do maybe in my teenage years or 20 years old are a lot different now. And probably some of you all, you have a lot of people depending on you. This is why you need to be sure that you align yourself with your faith. You connect it in that way, just so that you can get a broader understanding and more in-depth tune of the situation as you move forward. So oftentimes we just really have to do exactly what number 1 said. And that's to stop, calm down, and think. Now, number 2, have to be able to pray and ask for divine guidance. Last but not least, the third one I want you all to get, please get this on this episode of T.G.I.F. I need for you to find a healthy outlet. What do you mean, AD, about find a healthy outlet? I need for you to pick up the phone or text someone you know that has true wisdom, someone that can actually give you some real sound advice. Yes, some sound advice that's going to literally probably counteract some of the things you probably feeling. Some hard, honest truth about, hey, maybe you're thinking it too far. Maybe you're taking things out of proportion. Hey, give you some things that you probably can't see on the forefront because you bubbled up. Your pores opening up, you ready to react based off of how you feel without actually thinking. So you need someone that is outside of the box, someone that really knows you, knows your character, to bring you back down to the level that you really need to be on based off of who you truly are, and not put you in a position to where you're going to end up acting out of character. These are the things I need for you to keep in mind. So when you pick up that phone or call someone while you're taking that walk in that possible stranger that can come and give you an encouraging word to bring it all back into a full perspective as to why you need to keep your feelings in check, and give you a bigger picture to see these are the things that are more important versus this temporary feeling that you're feeling. See, I go by the philosophy. Eric Thomas said it best. He said, behind your feelings is nothing, but behind every principle is a promise. So what are you standing on? You need to keep in mind that We all have feelings. I have feelings. You have feelings. Your mama, your children, your father, your siblings, we all have feelings. But how you act on them will truly determine the outcome. Keep in mind, we're getting older. We're not getting younger, which means the expectations gets higher with every birthday. I know people that celebrate their birthday a whole month. That's great. But at the end of the day, the expectation grows regardless if we physically, emotionally, or mentally grow or not. We have to live up to that standard of which we know we could be within ourselves. And I don't want anyone associated around you to act on their emotions to the point where it literally becomes detriment to their present and their future. And typically what happens, it ends up holding them captive from moving. So it's time to grow. I want you to grow. I need for you to move on and move forward and learn more about yourself, staying in tune. This video might serve even as a reminder to you. That's great. Oftentimes we need reminders, right? Because we thought we may have mastered something that we need to go back and reread, recap, and be able to recollect some of the things we may have lost along the way. So at the end of the day, yes, it's T.G.I.F. Today, it may be Friday, but in your heart, I need for you to really, really understand that you are free. Woo!